Okay, so welcome back. I'm here with Sandra. We're at Trinity Builders in a community called Ridgeview in Claremont, and we're on the cusp of the Wellness Way corridor. They were one of the first builders in this whole area,
Absolutely.
so they've got some experience. Sandra's been a resident of Claremont for many, many years.
Don't
date
me.
Oh no, that's why I just said many years. But she's got a fantastic perspective on the growth, what's been here, our history, where we're going, and how all this is going to fit from a residential point of view, plus from what Trinity brings to the table as far as homes and things. So why don't you give us like a 30,000 foot view of your view on what's going on here?
Absolutely. So Claremont is really well known because of the fact that it's the only place in Florida that has rolling hills. So that's always made it very unique. It's what attracted my husband and I here when we first came. And it was 33 years ago that we bought our home here, and we bought something on the lake because we wanted to be on the water, which I'll tell you a little bit more about. But one of the things that we always found really interesting was that the place, this whole Claremont area, was known as the City of Champions, and we really didn't understand what all that meant. But what that means is that we've had Olympians coming here for many, many years. They've been training for the triathlons. Because of the lakes that we have and the bike trails that we have, it makes it a really great place for them to come. And now that it's attracting a lot more as well, which that's why I'm touching base with you. This is where we're currently located. And what makes it so nice is that we're only about 18 minutes of downtown Disney. We're real close to the airport. This is the community layout. And when we started this community, we only had access to Highway 27 because it wasn't until 2023 that Scoffield Road opened up. And Scoffield Road was really intended to be a temporary road just until they had built Wellness Way, which I'll touch on. It was dirt. It was a clay road.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of the triathlon people were not happy about it because it was a clay road, and it really helped them in when they were running. So they didn't like that. But this road was meant to not only access this Highway 429, which gives you even a faster route to different locations, but if you look at an aerial view like this, you'll see that it was one of the only left parcels for actually building. So many of the builders, all of the big builders have come out here and built, but I can say that honestly, we were the very first because we had the access on 27. But with that being said, the reason that all this growth is happening is because there's one entity which ties back into what we talked about with the Olympians that are coming here. Our lakes are so amazing. Actually, we've been known as the 5th most beautiful waterway in the country by U.S. News. So that's brought a lot of attention to the Claremont area, and along with what we do with these triathlons that people come out. We actually had 2 swim meets here before the Olympics, so that gives you kind of the magnitude. On the corner here of Highway 27 and 50, and again, we're right down here, we have the National Training Center. Now we also have the Special Olympics Training Center there. So that was already the beginning of the need for what this new project's coming, Olympus, which is right next to us. And you guys can see this big piece right here, this piece of land. This is where that project Olympus is going.
So perspective-wise, how many homes are in here?
So this community is built up of 578 homes. We are currently working on phase 5, and that's actually exiting onto Scoffield. So we have an entrance on 27, and we also have one on Scoffield Road, which makes it really, really nice.
So in perspective, 570 homes here. Look how big Olympus is.
Oh, exactly.
For the land value. So see, that's a humongous project.
And the reason that project is here too is because of the proximity to the lakes too, because as I was mentioning before, all of our lakes connect with one another. Lake Louisa is 3,800 acres, not 380 acres, 3,800 acres. And all of these lakes connect with one another. So when you're looking at a map like this, you can see these little streams, if I back up just a little bit, and they actually connect. So you'd be able to go through here, through this canal to this one. This is a Lake Minneola, 2,700 acre lake. And then as I continue up to Lake Minneola, and if you want a little more secluded, you can continue on over heading towards Cherry Lake. So that's another reason why they're doing that project here. But let me show you what that project looks like, because it's really interesting. This is Olympus, okay? So Olympus is located directly next door to us. This is where we are right now. We're standing right here, and Olympus will be right next door to us. If you came out to this traffic light on 27 and made a right, you'll see the apartment complex that is there now. There is another builder that will be building in this section here. The red areas, and if you can kind of look at your eye over here, because this will show you what's going to happen. So part of the Olympus Center, they're going to have a hotel, and you can see the pictures there, that'll be just for the athletes to stay in. There is going to be a hotel next to it for the public, because I'm sure they'll be bringing their other, half and their families and bringing them to go to Disney as well. So they will be there. This is going to be just training in that building, no fun. There's also going to be an ice hockey rink. There is going to be a basketball and volleyball. I want to say stadium, but these aren't stadiums because they're not really meant for the public. These are training facilities, There's going to be a soccer field here, a basketball field just behind it, and a clay tennis court. This is what's been projected and told us that we're all going to be in there. Next to the hotel, they will have a small amphitheater for, small venues. I can tell by parking, it's not going to be ginormous. Yeah. And then this area in blue is going to be all for health and wellness. There's going to be assisted living here. There's also going to be a health and wellness center for fitness. There's going to be a spa. And then in green, we're going to see all of our retail and shopping. People that, like for instance, in downtown Claremont, we've got there the Sun Creek Brewery. They're already going to put another Sun Creek Brewery here. They've already got their names on it. He lives in this community, by the way. So there's a lot of things that are going to be coming. People are already on the list and just waiting to get in, and they even have more spaces that are becoming available. So it's super exciting. And with that, we mentioned the Scoffield Road, and I don't know how much I mentioned. I think I should definitely touch a little bit more on, but did I just say moron?
What'd you call me?
I didn't call you that. No. So this is where that project is that we're mentioning. Here's the Scoffield Road. And I think I mentioned to you a little earlier, the Scoffield Road is going to be connecting straight up to Hancock, which will alleviate any traffic that you might feel you have on 27.
I'm excited for that, just as much as anything.
Yeah, but what this is, like I said, this is a temporary road because this is Independence Boulevard, right in the heart of Horizon West. Horizon West and Hamlin took off. There's nothing more to be able to be built there. But this now, Independence Boulevard and Wellness Way will connect, which will connect us with Winter Garden and make it all part of like the Wellness Way corridor. It's going to be like Wellness Way.
So that, what you're talking about is not a toll road, or is it?
No, it is not a toll road.
But there is a toll road coming in here too, 516?
There is, and thank you for asking. Yes, there is a toll road coming in. It is 516. Well, you got the right person to tell you all this. So what's happening is actually it is coming right off the Scoffield Road. So what'll happen is that this road is going to extend out. One of the issues that this road has had is that everybody that lives down here by 192, they can't get off on 429 unless they go all the way to Celebrations. So what they're doing is they're getting off the Scoffield Road, cutting through and coming down here. But they anticipated that. So this is going to be 516 is going to come straight through here over to the Sawgrass Bay location. Is it that what it's called? Or Sanctuary. Sanctuary. Right through Sanctuary. So this is going to bring it so that these people coming that are working in the Orlando area will be able to come and get a much easier access to the southern part of Highway 27.
Very good.
I hope that was helpful.
Oh my gosh, this is incredible because I can piece together information from different sources, but no one's been able to tell me all of this all in one breath.
It's not a lie.
No, this has been fantastic. And I really appreciate everything you've done. Again, thank you so much for your time. And I just want to tell all my viewers, as always, this information was brought to you on the house. Join me in my next video where Sandra and I break down each model in Ridgeview by Trinity Home Builders and tour one of the models.